Hi, welcome to Messages from the Soul. I'm Joanne Russell and I'm from painttheway.com. If this is the first time we've met, I'm so glad to have this opportunity to spend some time with you. First, some very quick background on me so that you know how I got to where I am and how I found the tools that I currently use to stay healthy and for guidance in my life. I've lived in Western Pennsylvania my entire life. I was experiencing some physical symptoms that began about 19 years ago after the birth of my third child. After many doctor visits and different specialties and a lot of testing over a 7-year period, the diagnoses that I received on multiple occasions from the medical world conflicted with my intuition. I eventually ended up in the care of Dr. Ted Sibick in Inner Strength in Leechburg, PA, and that's where my path to learn about myself in a deeper way began. Up until that point, I was operating in a world where I lived for everyone else. I lost the connection with who I was and what I needed. This happens a lot to mothers. My spirit was sick and my body became sick. At that point, I was about ready to implode. As a way of self-care, I began the practice and study of Qigong and meditation in 2006 with Dr. Sibick. For those of you who have never heard of Qigong, in a very brief explanation, Qigong is a study of energy. It's a study of energy within the body and how your body responds to the energy of nature and the external world. It helps you to understand how you think and how you respond and how everything has an impact on your body. As I became more interested in this line of thinking, I studied deeper at Inner Strength to learn about myself in a 3-year intensive program called Formless Taoism. In essence, Formless Taoism is a study of your mind, of why you think the way you do, why you do things, and it helps you to develop a greater sense of compassion for yourself and others. It's impacted me the most because I learned to accept myself the way I am. Many people think that Taoism is a spiritual path like Catholicism, Buddhism, or Christianity. But basically, it's a study of yourself, your mind, your body, and nature, and how they all interact with each other. I've always been a creative person at heart, and I've worked with scroll saws, wood, painting, drawing, etc. To this day, when I go into a craft or art store, I get a headache because I'm drawn to so many things. But in 2013, I was searching the internet and encountered an artist and a teacher named Shiloh Sophia McLeod, and I was instantly drawn to her work and the intentional creativity method she was teaching. I ordered the class and I was hooked. It touched me and moved me and brought everything I had learned together and gave me an expression of my thoughts and feelings. I couldn't get enough of painting, and I enrolled in the next class to be certified in the Color of Woman method. I knew that I had to pair this painting method and the Formless Taoism so that I could share what I've learned with others. When you're ready, gather your supplies and then continue on to audio number 1. Welcome to audio number 1 for Messages from the Soul. In this exercise called Messages from the Soul, we're going to access your own internal information. We're going to find gratitude for our bodies here on earth. Come to an understanding of what you need to give yourself and give yourself to keep your body healthy, and ask your soul what it needs to be fulfilled. You're going to prescribe or ask your own body and soul what they need to heal, to thrive, and to be brilliant. This is an excellent exercise to do at the beginning of a year when you're going through major changes in your life, when you're not feeling well physically, or when you need some clarity on choices and direction. Feel free to do this exercise whenever you need it. When you do this exercise, you want to be in a quiet area by yourself so you won't be interrupted. You may want to light a candle if you have one. You can pause it here if you wish to go get one. Light the candle as a reminder that you are entering into sacred space and amazing things can occur if you allow and believe in it. As you light your candle, remember the candle symbolizes the light within you. It symbolizes the spark of life from the moment of your conception, when the two energies of your parents came together and formed an amazing being with all of its gifts. Whether you had wonderful parents, parents who fell short, or maybe you didn't even know your parents, you were still instilled and gifted with wonderful gifts and lessons to prepare you for what you were to do in this lifetime. You just need to access these lessons to know what to do with them. We're going to pause a few moments so that you can really soak that in because it's so huge. As we do our meditations, make them as vivid as you can with colors, smells, textures, and movement. Make it appear as though you're watching a movie in your mind. We're going to start by doing a meditation so that we can appreciate our bodies. These wonderful and amazing vessels carry our soul in this world. Sit in a chair with your feet on the floor. It's better to have bare feet, but if you prefer to keep your shoes on, that's fine too. Having your shoes off helps you to ground and connect with the earth. Close your eyes. Take 3 large, deep breaths and slowly let them out. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with pursed lips, almost like you're blowing out a candle. Each breath helps you to grow more relaxed. Breathe in. Blow out. You're relaxing. Deeply breathe in. Blow out as you're relaxing deeper. Breathe in again. Blow out. You're relaxing even deeper. See in your mind and feel that your feet are touching the ground. I want you to imagine that you are a tree. Your legs are the strong trunk of the tree. Feel how strong they are. This trunk is so very strong, but it's flexible and it can stand change. With every breath, your trunk and your legs are growing stronger and thicker, and your trunk grows so thick that it can't contain itself any longer. The roots spring downward and grow deeper into the ground. They grow deeper and eventually reach twice your height. They're strong and powerful. These roots are your support system. They're here to stabilize you and to give you nourishment. You are safe, you are protected, and nothing can hurt you. This is a wonderful feeling because you're able to step away from yourself and see who you truly are. You will no longer see yourself with critical judgment. You'll see yourself with the divinity in which you were created. You're going to see your body, how it truly is. It transports you in this world without any of the physical flaws that you have seen up until this time. You are going to see it as a miracle. Your body is in constant and total change, and it can heal at any time. It's never the same. In every moment of your life, every cell is changing. Look at your body as though it belongs to someone else. How would you look upon this body? You would give that body compassion and love. Give this compassion and love to you. How has this body served you? Our body serves us by allowing us to experience the touch or hug of someone we love. It gives us the ability to listen to beautiful music that moves your soul, or to see a beautiful painting that has gorgeous color and energy. Our body allows us to enjoy the colors of a beautiful sunset, or hear the feeling of the wind on the beach and feeling the rumble of the waves lapping on the beach shore. You can smell a delicious meal where all of your senses are satisfied and your stomach is full. You have the ability to hear the breath of your baby on your chest, or your special dog or cat breathing. Maybe one part of your body isn't functioning at total capacity, but your body serves you and compensates to make another part stronger so that you can still do what you need to do. How has this body helped you to serve others? How has this body nurtured and fed your children? How has this body comforted their hurts when they were sad or frightened? How have you supported your partner and your family members? You've made food, you've tucked them into bed, you've read them a bedtime story, you spent time taking a walk and had deep and meaningful conversations. Your body has taken you through days where you were exhausted, but it still continued to serve you. You may have had aches and pains, but you still moved, you still breathed, and you were able to act with the world and those around you that you love. Take some time and look inside at your body and how it has functioned. Each organ has done its job to keep you alive. That is an absolute miracle. Thank your body for protecting and housing your soul, and remember this feeling so that you can recall it at any time. With your eyes closed, look down at your feet at the roots of your tree. Your tree will need chi and food to grow the beautiful leaves and fruit for the soul. We're going to ask our body to tell us what it needs for health and nourishment to stay strong and well so that it can carry your beautiful soul. Body, what do you want to wear? What do you want to eat? What foods do you crave? See the pictures within your mind. What would be fun for you to experience, my wonderful body? What kind of movement or exercise would you like me to do? Who would you like me to have sex with? What would you like me to do to become physically stronger? As you ask these questions, see your branches growing and stretching out. As you pull in nourishment from your roots, the leaves and fruits of your tree are appearing. As your body answers you, the fruits are becoming large, juicy, and ripe from the support, and your soul has energy to do its work. Gently open your eyes. Take out your sheet of regular paper and pen and pencil and write down your thank you to your body and the list of what your body needs to stay healthy. You can pause the recording here to take your time. Now that we've completed our meditations, we're going to write down or journal the information that came to us. You can pause the video or audio at any time and take as long as you need to write your information down. Now that we've gotten all the information down onto our journaling or tablet paper, we're going to take that information and turn it into a piece of artwork. What you're going to do is get your markers or pencils, whatever you work with best, and a large sheet of paper, as large as possible so you have more room to work. And in the center of the piece of paper, we're going to draw a single heart. And this heart symbolizes you. Pause the video in between steps so that you can take your time and really enjoy the process. Our next step is we're going to draw a circle around the outside of the heart, and you're going to leave enough space so that you can write in what your body needs to stay healthy or heal. You can see how I drew the circle, leaving myself enough space in the next example. Now in the center of the heart, we're going to write the thank you to your body for its service that it's given you over all this time. Next, in a section between the hearts and the circle, we're going to write what your body needs in order to heal. And you can section this off. I decided to make lines almost like a starburst and made it in sections so that I can write my individual words in each section. You can do it however you want. This is your time to be creative. Next, in this section where we made the lines, we're going to add in our words of what your body needs to be healthy and happy. Maybe you didn't have enough information to fill in all the area, but just take your time. There's no rush. As you sit there, information will come to you. You can add things in or delete them as you see fit. It's all about doing what feels right and what you're called to do. You have to learn to listen to your body. Now, around the outside of the circle, we're going to write all of the things that your soul needs to be fulfilled. I chose to write the words at a circle spinning around the outside. You can see the next slide how I did it, and you can do it any way you like. You can do starburst, you can just put them on randomly. It's all what feels good to you. Just continue to add words to your image, and you'll know when you're finished. You'll feel it, and you'll be ready to move on to the next step, which is adding color to our image. Now we're going to add color to different places in our image. You can use watercolors, paint, markers, colored pencils, crayons, anything you want. It's really up to you. The goal is to have fun, learn how to listen to your intuition, and let it guide you. That's the main goal in this process, is to learn how to follow your internal guidance system. Here I just had fun and starting adding different colors in as I went. It was really interesting to watch it develop, and I like just going from one color to the other. It mixed it up. It brought a lot of fun. And then finally, when you're all done, you can fill it in on the outside, and I really found this a fun and enlightening process. And I love that by the time I was finished, I had something that was very colorful, but it helped me to have insight on what I needed to do and the things I needed to choose in my life. Once your image is done, you can hang it on your wall for daily inspiration to look at in the morning when you get up. This is wonderful to do anytime you need extra guidance or clarity in your life. So I hope you enjoyed our process. If you would like more information on any classes, please visit painttheway.com, and I hope to paint with you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.